Alois, I'm Duncan here. Hello everyone. So in today's video I will be tasting another rum, and this time it is my favorite rum, the best rum I have ever tasted anyway, or a version of it, because my favorite is the 20-year-old and I only have the 12-year-old. So we're going to be tasting that. Remember, everything on this channel is just my opinion. If you think something else, that's just fine. And there's no sponsored content in this video. The glass I bought myself, the rum, 20-year-old rum I bought myself, and a 12-year-old sample I also bought myself. So just to get that out of the way, the rum I'm talking about that's my favorite is this one. It is a 20-year-old Dictator Rum, and it's from Colombia, and it's 40% alcohol. It costs around 650 Danish crowns for 70 centiliters. And yeah, so it's a little bit more expensive than the other ones that I've tasted. 650 Danish crown translates into around 65 English pounds or something like that, and maybe 100 and 110 American dollars, so just around that. This rum is, as I said, from Colombia. It is a slow-aged rum, and it is a Solero rum. I explained it in my video yesterday that a slow-aged rum sounds a little bit weird when you don't know what it means, but it means that it is aged the exact time that it says. Sometimes other cheaper rums use chemicals or other stuff to put in the rum, sort of to make it seem like it has aged, and make it go some of the same process that happens when it ages, but they've done it kind of artificially with the chemicals or whatever they put in it. So but in this one they haven't done that. This one has actually been in the barrels, in the casks, for 20 years. So and what Solero means is that it's a single rum, and everything in it is the same. There's no blend. Everything in here is 20-year-old. It comes from the same cask. It comes from the same barrel. So that's what that means. This particular 20-year-old rum is one of the most highly decorated rums in the world. As you can see, it has quite a lot of medals, and that is just a small draft or small example of what it won. This is how it looks inside. The bottle is really cool. It's sort of, is it called matte made glass, black glass, so it looks really good, and it just tastes amazing. But I don't want to crack this open just because I don't know when I'm going to be drinking it or other than that. So I have bought a little sample. This is only a 12-year-old. I have actually never tasted the 12-year-old. So I'm kind of exciting to taste this. This cost 45 Danish crowns for this sample. This is 3 centiliters. So that roughly gives you an idea of how much a bottle of that would cost. I would guess that 3 centiliters would be more expensive compared to how much you get than buying a whole bottle. But yeah, that's probably just how it is. So let's go on to just smelling it in the bottle. Crack this open. Yeah, nice. Very nice. It has so many, the reason why I like this more than most rums I've tasted is because it has a lot more complexity. I don't know why I can't say that right now. It is more complex than the others, and it has more depth, but it still has a little bit of kick and a lot of warmth. And there's smells of licorice and caramel, coffee also. It is really interesting, and that's just in the bottle. It will probably be smelling a lot better when I put it into the glass. I won't be drinking all of it, about around half, as I did the other times. So let's get that in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Close it up just so that if I tip it over, nothing will come out of it. So just swirl it around a little bit. And remember to smell it several times. And really get in there and both smell with your right and your left, and then with your entire nose, because it gives you a that's the only way you can get the entire picture or mental picture of what it actually is. Someone else online said it was like going up talking to a lady or a man, whichever preference you have. But you have to repeatedly go over there to say, hey, how are you doing? Are you having a good day? You want to dance? Something like that. You want to keep going over there and saying hello. And really get in there and really mix it up with the entire nose and one nostril and then the other nostril, because it's like it smells differently. Like, yeah, it really does. Try it out and you will notice the difference. And kind of don't rush into tasting it. Savor the smells before you taste it, because that adds to the experience. And at least with quality liquor, it does. So now we'll taste it. Cheers, guys. I can safely say that it's not as well rounded and as smooth as the 20-year-old that I have in the big bottle. But even still, it is a lot more round. I don't know if you understand what I mean with round. Oh, and the aftertaste is so long, and it butters your entire mouth with this sweet, warm liquor. And it's also very beautiful. But it is not as smooth and not as well rounded as the 20-year-old is. And of course it shouldn't be, because why else would you pay the extra bucks for the older one if it wasn't better? And it definitely is. But I can safely say this one is excellent. It is excellent. So if you don't want to spend 650 Danish crowns, I don't know how much this costs, but go down and buy the 12-year-old. That would be, it's still a great purchase. For me, this is better than instead, going to a fancy dinner, having or steak dinner or whatever, getting something really nice to drink, and then finishing off with ice cream or a good cake or something. I would much rather have this. This is instead of the dessert. This is dessert for me. It is absolutely beautiful. The 20-year-old I would probably put at a 9.5, but this is a little less smooth and a little less rounded, and it also has a little less depth and a little less complexity. So let me just taste one more time just to be sure. Yeah. The 20-year-old is more rounded and is more smooth, and it also has more flavors and more depth and is more complex. And the flavors are there in this one, they kind of not last as long, and they're not as obvious or easy to taste, but they're still there, but only just a little bit more subtle. So and of course, the longer you put something in a barrel or a cask or whatever, it will take taste from whatever is in there. So that's only natural. So, but it's a nice rum. Yesterday I put the Plantation XO at 8.5, I think. This is probably 8.5 as well. Yes, I will be putting this at 8.5. I can safely say that the 20-year-old would be at least a 9, probably a 9.5 if I was tasting that right now. I will try and make a video about that whenever I crack that bottle open, so you can see that and see what I think about that. But yeah, there you have it. The Dictator 12-year-old is an 8.5 for me. Yeah. If you like this video, it would mean a lot to me on this channel if you would give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I will answer and respond to any comments, and if you have questions, ideas, whatever, just write it down there and I will get back to you, that's for sure. And the most important thing, probably give me a subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. That would mean even more to me. As always, please go check out my Instagram. That's Duncan_. There's a lot of what I think are pretty good videos, small video clips and pictures of beer, whiskey, rum, workout videos and other stuff I think is nice. Also my beers, of course, and the beer club, Bearded Villains. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and hope you will watch again next time. See you. Bye.